Hi there, welcome to Football Spy Extra, the show where you have your say about the day's transfer tales. Now, it's going to be a show where we get as many of your views in as possible, whether they're on one of our 3 Football Spy outlets or by video message. Let us know what you think. The breaking news today has been that desperate Man City want to offer AC Milan star Kaka £500,000 a week to join them. Now, I've had a few playful digs at City in recent weeks, but I've got to say, in all seriousness, this is bad news for football. Surely you City fans must see that. Fair play to your club, they've got the money, and fair play to Kaka, he's about to make it. Well done even to Milan, as they're about to benefit from City's stupidity, because they clearly do not know how to build a team. It's all about getting the foundations right first, and then adding the flair. Look at Chelsea when Abramovich decided he wanted superstars instead of stability. They're now slowly going down the pan, and as Chelsea is showing, you can only buy success for so long. Anyway, where are the central defenders that City should be buying? Where are the top class midfielders? Don't give me Scott Parker and £100,000 a week. It's a mess and it's bad for football. Anyway, you know my views. Now it's time for yours. And here's Alan, who's posted on the Football Spy blogs page. He says, "Desperate City, who the hell do you think you are? I suppose a glory hunter who lives in London and supports Man U from the armchair," Liverpool actually. "I don't know what it is with the Mirror and City, but your comments are pathetic and you're not a reliable paper when it comes to football. Let's have a chat when Kaka has the blue of City on." Well, I'll tell you what, Alan. I did the rabbit suit last year. If Kaka wears the blue of City at any point over the next 12 months, I will wear on this show a bear suit. And yes, you can quote me on that. Now, before you do, have a listen to Stokey Ryan, who puts it far better than I can. He says, "To be honest, I think desperate City are all mouth and no talk. Bellamy, Given and Parker are possible. Kaka, Messi, Buffon, they're never going to join." That hasn't put off Maurice Riddell, however, who's emailed me direct to have a go. And I'm going to quote him in fairness. He says, "I find it amusing to witness how blatantly biased you are against City and everything they're doing since they came into money. A real journalist wouldn't let his opinion taint his article, but then you're not really a real journalist, are you? I knew you were being a total smug about Robinho signing for City last year. I'd love to see that smile wiped off your face once City signed Kaka in the summer. Not going to happen." On our blogs page, Adrian wants me to stop calling Desperate Man City Desperate Man City. Adrian's also been joined by Chris in betting me that the rabbit suit that Kaka will sign. I've already done the bear suit chat. And what are you going to do if he signs? Ian Buckley says, "What a sad fat head you are. What are you going to do when we sign him then?" I've already said. And Jace is in New Zealand. He says, "You seem to forget that a certain number 10 signed for City last year when everybody said he wouldn't. There's lots more money at City and David Villa will come after him." Dream on, Jazz. Dream on. It's never going to happen. Thanks though to all of you guys for posting me, even though you dug me out. Elsewhere on the Daily Mirror channel, Blue Pepper, who I seem to remember was the person responsible for me in a rabbit suit last summer, says I'm wrong about writing Chelsea off for the title. Good luck in the cup at Southend tonight. Islam thinks he's got away scot-free, but he posted saying that Man United would beat Chelsea 3-1 last week. And listen to this. If I'm wrong, Darren, you have to wear the rabbit suit. If I'm wrong, I'll wear the rabbit suit. So I'm waiting, Islam. Upload to YouTube or straight onto the Spire blogs page. 15 Tribal 15 and Fizzy C both think I was harsh about Chelsea, but they're asking if I think Mancini should take over from Scolari. If I'm not allowed to say that, why are you allowed to say it? You Arsenal fans have been caning me about Barton, but Abuba says he likes the football side of him and thinks he works hard on the pitch. He's a bit like Flamini. He thinks it'd be a really good signing. Excellent post, Abuba. Post of the day, in fact. Very quickly, some news updates for you this lunchtime. The South Korea forward Seo Ki-hyun is in talks over a loan move from Fulham to Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal. Kaká's agents warn City it will take more than just money to tempt the Brazilian to quit AC Milan. Diego Cocho, who's his agent, has warned that he won't just do Robinho by signing for the cash with no guarantees about the future. He says he'd never do something like Robinho, who just to earn more money contented himself with a solution that was not a winning one. Remember that, City fans. Jose Mourinho has refused to deny reports he wants to offload Adriano to Spurs. And Marseille have filed in an approach for Chelsea's Didier Drogba, who's been left out of the club's FA Cup trip to Southend and is now off the south. More of your messages, and Darren rocks my socks, as I've heard Manuel let Tevez leave and sign Benzema. Could this happen? Well, if it does, it would happen in the summer. That's when Tevez's contract runs out, and Benzema said he will judge his future at Lyon by what they do in the Champions League. Tim, by the way, Newcastle are trying to offload Flop Cisco and can't find any takers. And no, Ricky Sabridge at Sunderland does not look like Robert De Niro. And on YouTube yesterday, Jimmy Sides asked if I think Liverpool have got the bottle to hold off United. No. Speaking as a Liverpool fan, I don't think they do. If United win their games in hand, they'll go top before Liverpool play again. Mohammed wants to know if there's anything in the Villa wanting Kenwyne Jones from Sunderland. Well, I told you last week, Mohammed, but I like what you say here where you think O'Neill could work his magic as he did on a young Emil Heskey so that Jones could command a 20 million plus transfer fee in the future. And finally, Mohammed, there is indeed speculation that Heskey and Owen have signed pre-contracts with Liverpool. Heskey, yes, I believe. Owen, I'm not so sure. Now, on the last one on YouTube, on a song of James Beattie to Stoke Loftier says Stoke should save themselves a few million quid and just buy a lamppost for Rory Delap to aim his throws at. I think that's a bit unfair, Lofty. If it's within the rules, why can't Stoke use it? Their throws are as good as corners. If they've got that weapon in their armoury, I say good for them. Now, that's all for me for the time being. But don't forget, send your emails, your messages, your video messages into me and the Spy team. We will do our best to get them on in Football Spy Extra tomorrow and every day throughout the transfer window. I'll see you tomorrow.